Don't move. What's up, everybody? This here is Spectre Kev, aka Halloween Ghost, and I was meaning to do this about a couple of days ago, but I had Halloween festivities that distracted me from doing so. And I want to discuss my personal feelings on the whole new business with Disney buying Lucasfilm and Star Wars, yada yada yada, whole mess that's going on. Well, anyways, today is Saturday the 3rd, November the 3rd, and needless to say, on October 30th, the day before Halloween, a huge bombshell that was all over the internet in the news period. Disney buys Lucasfilm, Star Wars, whatever, you name it, and there will be an episode 7, 8, and 9 with more to come even afterwards, starting in 2015. And anyways, George Lucas sold Star Wars and Lucasfilm, everything, for about $4.5 billion to Disney, because Lucas was ready to move on with his life. He's all talking about how he wants to make some minor, small films that, which he says, you will probably never make it into theaters. But hey, whatever makes the man happy, you know. I mean, he trusts Disney, and you know what? I do too. Sorry about that. But needless to say, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Everyone out there is thinking that it's the end of all things. The sky's falling. Oh no, Disney. Oh no. Disney doesn't just make frou-frou kid films with singing and dancing with cartoon birds and stuff like that, or talking teapots and animals. I mean, Disney does make other things other than that aren't kiddie. I mean, they made the Tron series. The Tron series is pretty good, and it's nowhere near. Well, it's not like very violent and adultish, but it's not a kiddie film as well. And I feel that Star Wars will be in good hands. I don't think it'll be such a big deal because they know that Star Wars sells, and they know what Star Wars is about and what they will do to keep Star Wars and to use Star Wars to make them money. So I don't believe that Star Wars is in that bad of danger. And starting with 7, where could this go? A lot of people think it should be just stuff from the expanded universe, and I don't believe so. I mean, it's expanded universe. I've been told for years growing up, expanded universe don't count. It's not canon. Well, I can still see that happening again, but they do tend to borrow from expanded universe, as in the Clone Wars series has done so, even though that's somewhat partially not canon either, or is it? I mean, Lucas does oversee things, but I don't know. But Clone Wars seems more canon than most expanded universe stuff does anyways. But what I want to talk about here is the movie 7 at the moment, and what will it be about? I, on the other hand, would enjoy it if there was a new group of heroes deep into the future. Maybe, I'm really not sure I'm the main character. I thought maybe excuse me, the Skywalker had any kids, but like I said, a lot of the expanded universe people are in an uproar over this. I mean, both can coexist. So I don't see why both and excuse me, but I'm sorry for the runaround, but let me get back. The woman who I'm talking about is Kathleen Kennedy. She has done a lot of amazing movies. She was like, she co-founded Amblin Entertainment along with Steven Spielberg. She was like Steven Spielberg's protege, and he taught her all the awesome things to make good movies. And she produced like movies like E.T., Jurassic Park, Schindler's List. Schindler's List, that is not as far from a kid movie as you can get. I mean, she knows what she's doing. She's in charge of Lucasfilm now, but she reports to Disney as that's her boss. But the rest of Lucasfilm is going to be run by Kathleen Kennedy, and I honestly believe that she will keep Star Wars as awesome as ever, and knows what to do to keep things going. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, they Lucas is though. Yeah, but the thing is, Lucas is still a creative consultant. That she will go to Lucas and discuss things, and he will give his ideas, and he basically is panning out 7, 8, and 9 and such. And I honestly believe it'll be in the right hands. Now, next what was I getting? I'll do 7. A lot of people of the expanded universe believe that it should be taken from there, like the Thrawn trilogy, and I don't technically agree. Just have a new set of heroes, but I think that Mark Hamill should be important as the Obi-Wan wise Jedi Master role as old Luke Skywalker, and maybe R2-D2 and C-3PO as the original characters that are the main cast. I don't know how Carrie Fisher and Harrison Ford are excited about this news or not. I mean, yeah, Harrison didn't really not much to do with Star Wars over the years, but lately, over the years, he's kind of warmed up to it. I mean, he wore a shirt, I think the Conan O'Brien or something, one of those shows. I think it was Conan O'Brien though. He wore a shirt that said Han shot first. I mean, seriously, it ain't like he's totally going against it. So maybe he might do a few cameo appearances within the new movies. I think Han and Leia should probably have some cameo appearances, but not as the main cast anymore type thing. But that's just my thoughts on 7. But it could be anything. But we are living in exciting times, and that rumors are going to be like wildfire, just running around the internet rampant. Just like it was before episode 1 came out. Remember those days? You remember those days at all? You remember those days before episode 1 when everyone was wondering what it was about? And just, it's just exciting. It's just a very, very exciting time for Star Wars fans. It's a great time to be a Star Wars fan because new Star Wars. Come on, what else can I say about that? New Star Wars movies are coming. What's wrong with that? I think it'll be great. Star Wars is in good hands with Disney, in my opinion. We'll have to see in 2015, but I have good faith that they'll be all right. A lot of people think the sky is falling because of it. But you know what? They said the same thing about Marvel when Disney acquired Marvel, but Marvel's been the same way. They're letting Marvel do exactly how they run things before. It's just that they own it. And that's how I feel what will happen with Star Wars. I honestly think Star Wars will be pretty much the same thing that we've all known and loved. Maybe even better, because a lot of fans have been trashing Lucas's vision lately, and they think that he just doesn't have it anymore, and he's just not the same director as he used to be. He used to be about movies and storytelling. Now a lot of people believe Lucas is in for cashing in and all that, and just marketing it more for kids. If anything, the Star Wars movies were more kiddie than they were now. The prequels were, at least, were more kiddie than anything. If anything, I hope Disney can make it just a little bit more non-kiddie-ish. Tron Legacy. Tron Legacy was pretty good. Pretty good sequel to the original 1982 classic Tron. And I also think they can bring Star Wars back to where it belongs, where it deserves to be. And I've pretty much given all my thoughts on this, and all I'm going to say is keep calm in Star Wars it, baby. Star Wars, maybe I'll think of a better, way better, more praise for it. But keep calm and carry on. Star Wars is Star Wars. Be happy. New Star Wars. We're going to have new Star Wars again. So, suppose that's my thoughts on the subject of Disney buying Star Wars, and we'll see what happens, won't we? Remember, man, keep that in mind. New Star Wars. Be happy. It's not the end of the world. It could be a lot better. So this is Spectre Kev, aka Howling Ghost, and may the Force be with you.